Hello everyone, my name is Construct and we play Goat Format Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me welcome you to a new episode of Earth Aggro to 1000. As always, I'm already super excited. Are you ready for some grinding? I am. So nothing more to say, let's get to the deck. Welcome back to Earth everyone. Hope you had a great week. I had a great weekend last weekend. Because there was the GGP in Munich. I was there, I took my Earth Aggro deck with me and I lost pretty hard. So I went like 1 to 5. Then I dropped because they started a little side event. There I wanted to participate and well, I got second there. Only 8 players, but at least that. Yeah, it was pretty hard for me against all the players. I played against Turbo. I won at least against Control. Then had some Burn, had some Zombie with Decrease and even Scapegoat. So my kind of nemesis. Wished it would be better, but I learned a lot. I played with a new friend, Arthur. Shoutouts here. He played a Earth Aggro. I played against him twice at this day. And I got inspired again to change some stuff with the deck. So you already saw here there are some changes. I got like kind of like back to the roots because I used to play some stuff you see here, or like I used to play all the stuff you see here before. So let's get to the deck and see what we changed. We are starting off with our 2 Goblin Attack Force. We are still at 2 because I think it's the perfect ratio. We cut 1 DD Assailant because we needed the space. So we are at 2 now. They are searchable by Rhoda anyways. So this should be fine. We got 1 Kaiku, not 2. Same reason, we needed the space. We got a Tribe and a Breaker. We still have our 3 Gigantes coming along with the DD Warrior Lady, the Lily, the level 2 and the Exiled Force. Now the new cards are coming. We are back with the Grand Mark. I really wanted to put in again Gravekeeper Spy because I saw at Arthur's deck they are just great. They are great against aggro decks. They're even great against like Control because they can like stall out the tear. And when I play the Spies, I really want to play a Grand Mark. We still got the Red because they have synergy with the Grand Mark when we can like float into something else. And that's it for the monsters. Then we have Pot of Greed, Graceful, the 2 Nux, 2 Rhodas, MST, Storm, Premature, Snatch, and Delinquent Duo. Nothing changed here in the main. For the traps we have Torrential, Mirror Force, Call, Ring, our 3 Dust Tornadoes. I think I already cut it last time to 2 compulsory evacuation devices, and now we just got 2 Trap Dust Shoots in the main because I think it's still fine. So you see we have like the Tribute Monsters by floating into Giant Red route. That's why I changed some stuff at the side deck too. In the side deck, we kind of unfortunately cut our Cyberjar because we really needed the space. We still got our 2 Threatening Roars against Reasoning Gate, our 3 King Tiger Wangoose also against Reasoning Gate or like Control, and we are back at Final Attack Orders. This card is just so good in this deck and I really wanted to bring it back. It is so fun to play against everything, like even against aggro decks. They attack into your like defense, Goblin Attack Force, you flip it up, their monster get destroyed because our Gav is in attack position now, or you attack into a like set Spy with like a DD Assailant on attack declaration, you flip up Final Attack Orders, their set monster gets to attack position and dies. It is just so great. We will have some awesome discussions with our opponent because they are like, no, you can't use this on set monsters when you attack. We can. There is the ruling on goatformat.com. So I'm so keen to use this card. Then we have our Amazoness Archer still for burn. We have our 1 Cypher Soldier. I decided let's put in 2 Smashing Grounds instead of like the Sakuretsu Armors, because if we play against any decree decks, we want to have some spells. And Smashing Ground is kind of a classic in Earth Aggro, so I'm glad they are back. We don't have it in the main. In the main is still the Compulse with the Trap Dust Shoots, but I really like it in the side. Also very good against like King Dragoon and such. Because we play a tribute monster, we are back with the brain control. It is very good against aggro decks, but can be also very good against like turbo. We can out a BLS, we can grab a BLS, we can win games with it. I decided to put it in the side because we need the space for trap dust shoot, but if we are like going second, for example, we can bring in the brain control instead of a dust shoot. Anything like that. And because of this, we also have a Mobius. We can switch it with the Grand Mark against aggro decks or burn or anything. It comes very good with the brain control. Maybe we even let in both Monarchs. We will see, depending on the matchup. Of course, we kept the Morphing Jar, we kept the Ceasefire, and we have a third Trap Dust Shoot in the side. If we go first against Turbo or anything, we are happy to have it. When I was changing the deck, I was like, I don't want to have dust shoots in the main anymore, but then I realized it's very good with the compulse, and it's kind of a compromise to just play two. It's very good like this also, so I'm happy with the result. Let me know in the comments if you have any more ideas or cards we could play. I can't wait to test the changes, so let's hop on the ladder and have some matches. We are back. Oh no, Future Trunks. I think we can't just lose against him. Can we get RPS today? Rock. Rock just rocks. Alright, starting. Have fun, Future Trunks. Experienced player. So, starting at elo of 309. Testing the new deck. Hope it will perform okay. So let's Rhoda for the Assailant. Do we have anything? I don't wanna summon Lily here. So let's summon the Assailant. We got a Dust Tornado against like Snatch Steel. If it gets like Exiled Force or anything, we have it in grave for Gigantes. Let's see. Standby is fine. Duo. Unfortunately, they hit the Rhoda, but let's get rid of Gigantes. It is banish fodder for the other Gigantes. Should be fine. Haiku is horrible here. But we'll keep the Assailant. They will banish the Gigantes. Ah, of course we don't keep the Assailant. But we got the Lily. Let's see. Pretty bad start. We got the Dust Tornado. Let's hit the first one. Torrential. Very good hit. Okay, we got a Kaiku on our own. They don't have anything in grave yet. I would summon Lily, try to get in. If it gets like destroyed by anything, we have Gigantes as a follow-up. I really want to keep the Kaiku, so let's see if this comes through. Okay, Mirror Force, that's fine. Let's summon Gigantes now, because I told you about the reasons before. If they have another Kaiku, I really want to have it on the field. So, looks like we are playing against maybe Warrior. Torrential and Mirror Force are gone. If I look at this even Snatch Steel. This is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Let's see what we draw. Dust Tornado. I was hoping so much we draw Dust Tornado. So this should be fine, actually. Should we run into the Warrior Lady? I would rather run with Gigantes into Warrior Lady instead of Kaiku. If this is a Warrior, well, I don't really care. I really want to have my normal summon. We let them decide. Let's summon the Kaiku, set the Dust Tornado, see what they do. Let's wait till battle phase. Breaker. Okay, we even got a plus. Nice. Perfect. So Gigantis comes to our side again. What are they doing now? Let's see. I think they will crash to the warrior lady maybe. This dust tornado put in some work. So they get rid of the Kaiku. No monster to banish. Do they have a follow-up back row? No. Alright. We are back in business. Pot of Greed. Awesome. Duo. Question is, I think we will slam it here. Definitely. Definitely. What do we hit? Lily. Very nice. Alright. This turned to our favor. Very, very nice. So, directly with Warrior Lady, they already took the damage. Yep, perfect. Alright, let's see what they get. This looks like a mirror match. Okay, Thunder Dragon, so this should be... It shouldn't be Turbo. Maybe it's Chaos Warrior? Some sort of Chaos aggro deck. Compulse, very nice. Very, very nice. I keep shuffling my hand even with one card in hand. So, 2-turn clock. Oh yeah. And I was like in my head, oh yeah, they counted right. So I think this should be it. No matter what they draw, even if they draw BLS, this should be fine. I think, yeah, maybe this is Chaos Warrior or anything. GG. It's Chaos and Aggro. What do we want here? We don't want the third dust shoot. Do we even want... I think we want the 2 dust shoots. Not very flipped based. We need the Cypher. I think I want the Brain Con. I think I want the Smashing Grounds. I think these are maybe better than... Let's get out those. I think that's better. Do we want the knock? I think let's keep in 1 knock. So let's keep in maybe the dust shoots. Let's keep in... No. I want to keep in 1 knock. I think that's fine. They're on the draw, so I don't want the dust shoots. Let's see. We got a viewer. Tattoo Oshima. Welcome to the video. You can't see it because of the layout, but I can see it. Future Trunks is like the coolest Dragon Ball character. For me, it will always be Majin Vegeta. But I'm curious what you like the most in Dragon Ball. Maybe it's off topic, but let me know in the comments. So opponents starting with Pot of Greed. We've got a Grand Mark, a Knock. Better have the Knock now, but because maybe they will set a monster. They won't, but we have the Storm. Let's see if they have Dust Shoot. They have, alright. Depending on what they send back. If they send back Breaker, it is unfortunate that they know about the Storm now. Breaker, okay. So the set card should be like a Battle Trap maybe. We can't do like nothing. Well, Breaker was like the only real card we could use here. Let's think for a second. We have to get back of this. I think we will just pro set Heavy Storm. Pass the turn. Maybe they think it's a Compulse. I don't really want to set Compulse yet because we have Knock and Exile Force. Break, I keep break. Unfortunately, they have a Sinister Serpent. So it's the same outcome as if we would have used the Heavy Storm. Lily getting in. Maybe we draw a Brain Control would be awesome here. Alright. Oh, we left in the level 2. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's use Exiled Force on the Lily. Nothing really more we can do here. And set Knock and Compulse. Be bad start. Of course the Grand Mark can break a bit. So they could have Gigantes. Compulse would be pretty cool against this. Bounty Boy. DD Warrior Lady, okay. So this is more maybe an Earth-based deck. We will take the 1500. DD Warrior Lady by ourselves. I think we will set it to wall. If they decide to use the effect, be my guest, it's fine. Hopefully they didn't leave in Nox. But I think I would even use the Compulse to maybe protect our DD Warrior Lady. Umbira. Let me think. Let's get this back to hand. To let them crash into the lady by themselves. We will clear the effect. I think that's better. Because Umbira can't attack directly, so it's not really a threat. Yeah. There isn't really a reason to set the level 2, but I think we will do it anyways, because if they will destroy it with Umbira gets to 1900. If we are lucky, we draw like Gigantes, and if we are even luckier, we can crash Gigantes with the Umbira and get rid of this and their back row and our knock, but it's, you know. So they have 2 Thunder Dragons and a Sinister Serpent in hand. So 3 cards are real. One of them is Umbira, so there are 2 cards we don't know about. Yep, that's fine. So Umbira goes to 1900. They set another one, we will destroy it by Dust Tornado. Alright. Maybe we draw... Ooh. Nice. We could even... I'm not a big fan of using Grandmark on set cards, on like set back rows. But in this scenario we have to do it. Let's use Dust Tornado on this one. Alright, wished I picked the other one. Let's see. Gigantes, see if that's okay. So maybe it's like, okay. I think this could be... So, this could be something on summons. Maybe a Solemn. I think it's a Solemn. And I didn't want to use it, so I wouldn't summon Grandmark. Let's just get in. Torrential. Okay. So, yeah, that's the better outcome. We keep our Grandmark. It would have been destroyed anyways. There comes Chaos, so I think BLS. And another monster. Alright, GG's. GG's. Okay, we decided pretty bad, so let's get out the Nox and the level 2. I forgot about this. I like the spies. Should we get in Trap Dust Shoot? I think I want to. No, it's not Chaos Turbo. Let's get in the Cypher Soldier for sure. I think Mobius is way better than Grandmark here. And I think... How many monsters? 2 monsters? Okay. 1 spell trap. Let's side out 1 compulse and side in 2 dust shoots. I think it's fine. Oh, thank God. We have a brain control and a Mobius and a dust shoot. I can't ask for more. So we will definitely summon Kaiku. Should we set everything except the 2? Yep. No, let's keep... Well, we set Dust Shoot and Ring. Let's set Dust Shoot and Ring. And that's it. I really want to have a use of the brain control. Alright. So they have Torrential. They're all chainable except the Sakuretsu armor. Let's think. I think they will use Breaker. We don't care about the Cypher. We care about the Dawn. Let's get rid of Dawn. Breaker, Zack, Break, Scythe, Tor. Alright, so I think there was summon Breaker. Yep, we ring. That's the trade you want to make. So maybe we can put out... So this should be Torrential. So I'm happy if they use Torrential on the Kaiku, I think. Because then they have Raigeki Break, they're all chainable. So let's get Kaiku, they will activate Torrential. We will set these both and pass the turn. So they still have Cypher Soldier, Raigeki Break, and Sakuretsu armor. This is unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. We will take this. So they can't activate Raigeki Break. It's just... Okay. Okay, could be worse. I think we have to snatch it. Do we want to snatch it? They have Raigeki Break live next turn. Man. This would be perfect without the duo. We can take another hit. Yeah, let's end the turn. Maybe they use Raigeki Break and we can chain, but they won't. Gigantis would be okay here. No, would be not. Dust shoot. And oh man. Yeah, let's snatch. I think we will leave the dust shoot in hand. I think they will Raigeki break maybe. Jar, it's fine. Thunder Dragon, okay. Again, yep. The Raigeki break the... Okay. So they want to dig for maybe Sinister Serpent. Okay, so maybe now they will Raigeki break to have like no minus. Or maybe they wait till next turn. Ah, did we forget the 1000? Alright. Gigantus. Yeah, not our favor here. So let's set the dust shoot to hope they will Raigeki break it in the end phase. Ah. I will wait till they get this serpent back. Yep. So get your serpent back and then we activate dust shoots. Ask for priority. Maybe they have a MST or anything. Alright. Let's see. Serp, snatch. Okay, so let's get rid of the Serp. They even got a snatch. Alright. Hopefully we will draw anything good here. Breaker is actually pretty good. If they use snatch, we can compose it back. Wow. Alright. Hopefully they don't draw like Lily or anything bigger. Yep. They will definitely snatch here, that's for sure. Let's see what they drew. Still have a chance. 2 Thunder Dragons. Chaos is live. Alright. Can't complain about this hand. So this could be Mirror Force, another Jar. Pot of Greed, very nice. Let's set the Torrential. Activate Pot of Greed. Man, if you win this. Okay. I'm super nervous. I think we should set Spy. No, we got the Torrential, so let's try to get in with the Gaff. If they destroy it, we don't really care. Yeah, Mirror Force. Alright, we got the Torrential. Hopefully this is not a Dust Tornado. Okay. Not a back row. The Assailant. Now the monsters are coming in. Yeah, same as before. I want to get in, so let's summon Assailant. Ring. So now Ring is gone also. Maybe the last one is a Raigeki break again, so it's getting close, but Ring is gone. Let's see. Okay, set card. Graceful. Awesome. We will definitely grace here. Hopefully we don't draw the second spy. Okay. What could this be? This could be a Cypher Soldier. This could be DD Warrior Lady. We will definitely get rid of the Lily. And I think we can get rid of the Rat because it is kind of small. And we can't really risk that. We will summon Gigantes. And if it's... let's attack. This is a Cypher Soldier. It is a Spirit Reaper. Okay. Well, I think we won't set the spy here. No. Should we set the spy? All of those power traps are gone. I think we set the spy. I don't want to be greedy with the torrential. We just use the torrential if they have like BLS. MST. That's fine. Okay. I really wonder what they have set. I think it's a Raigeki break. So torrential is gone, mirror force is gone. We don't have to fear anything. Is this fine? Have we got this? Flip spy. Damn. My heart. Oh man, my heart. What a match. What a match. This was just awesome. Spy put in the work. It was a mix of super unlucky with super lucky. I have no words, man. I have no words. This was just great. So, wow. So we beat Future Trunks. We are at ELO of 323. Nothing to add here. Just can say see you next duel. Alright, another day, another grind. Paper gang. Good start for today. Playing against Yudi or Yudai maybe. Experience of 1. Have fun. Alright, can we pull another win today? We got the level 2 Mirror Force, Compulse, Ring, Knock and Tribe. Not really pressure cards, but I think best would be setting Ring, pass the turn. How can I have 1 experience with 159 elo? Am I crazy? Rat. Do we have a mirror match? Or maybe it's burn. Could be burn, could be earth. They will attack for sure, so we will use the ring on the rat. No attack? Okay. I will ring it in the end phase in case they have maybe decree. So maybe the level 2 will be more important than I may think. So let's see. Dust Tornado, very good. I think let's summon Tribe. We have the Mirror Force, we have the Compulse. Let's do that. See if that's okay. Alright. Often when you play like against people who are new to Dueling book, they don't get the thing with the thumbs. That's why they may not answer. So I wanna set Dust Tornado and Mirror Force. I know usually you save the tribe like for later. Please the middle, please the middle. But in this case, I wanted to get some pressure going, and we have to compulse, and I think it should be fine. Breaker, please. You do it right, opponent. We had kind of the same scenario a few duels before, I think. No effect. Opponent's not getting that breakers. That breaker needs a spell counter. Whatever. Last shoot will be dead. Unfortunately. What are they playing? I don't really want to set any of these. No. Perfect. Yeah, it looks like they're new to Dueling book. You can see it on the tempo also. Looks like a mirror. We are pretty unlucky. But you see, sometimes you can lose against even people who may not do the correct plays. But that's how the game works sometimes. Not using the breaker was, my eyes, kind of a mistake. Alright, we have a rat. How can we pull this off? I think they should have a knock. Let's summon rat. Is that all? And see what they do. We just can go into graceful. We just can go into exiled force. Good thing is if they attack with breaker first, we can get exiled force, compulse to the assailant, and save the exiled force to use the effect next turn. Maybe we can survive a little bit. We will for sure Dust Tornado the new set. Hopefully they will use breaker on it. No, I don't know why. I really don't know why. Yeah, compulse. They even target my monster to attack. So I think the only real thing is exiled force here. Ah, sorry. Now let's Dust Tornado in the end phase. They didn't use their breaker anyways. Maybe we'll get a snatch, that would be great. But not the best problem solving. No, snatch wouldn't be the thing here. Sometimes it's really can be frustrating. Magic cylinder. Glad I got rid of this one. We will definitely use the duo here. Let's use exiled force on the breaker. Assailant and another one. Very good. Let's set the level 2 to let us survive maybe for 1 or 2 turns. Let's see what they get. Maybe they have ring anyway and it's kind of gone. They're drawing pretty good. But that's the game. We had Dust Shoot dead. We had Knock dead. Kind of unfortunate. But it's not over yet. Let's see. Knock. Sure. So what are these? So what are the sets? Maybe another shoot. Maybe another shoot because we went first. Okay, they have no monster. There is still hope. Heavy. Ah, okay, they have a monster. They have a monster. Unfortunate. What was this? Yeah, that shoot. Dust Tornado, Mirror Force, Gaff. That is unfortunate. Alright, we want these. We don't want to shoot. We could let it in, but it is not bad against Earth. But I prefer to have something else. We definitely don't want the final attack orders. Yeah, Compulse is fine. Also against aggro decks. Should we keep Mobius and Grandmark? I don't think so. Let's side out Grandmark. We could get in Dust Shoot instead of Compulse. I think I would even prefer that. Or we could get Threatening Roar. That saves us a turn. Let's do that. This and the Compulse. I like that more. Yep. Okay. There's one more card to draw. Very important in Goat format. So now we have Brown Town. Before we just had like Spell and Traps and a little man. I'm not sure if they sided out the knock, to be honest. Let's set Spy. I think that's the best we can do here. Maybe we should have saved the Spy. Set it an Assailant before, but we don't really need the Spy. You can always tell beginners when they set their spell and traps before they attack. I know that from the past, for myself, like, let's get everything I see done before I do something else. Okay, Spy, thinning out the deck. We can use Breaker, or we get in with the Assailant. I think we use Breaker. Mostly beginners do pretty obvious things, like with not like setting a Jar of Greed first, or you know, something to chain. So you kind of have to think like a beginner. But let's graceful here. Yeah, let's just do it. Don't want to wait any longer. So we have a lot of monsters, so we can get rid of some of them. I don't want the Lily, I think. Gaff is okay, but we have premature anyways. Yeah, let's get rid of the Gaff. Let's get summon Breaker. Hopefully that's not torrential. They don't communicate anyway, so let's just play. Alright. I would get like pretty all in with the Lily, maybe. And the Spy. Yeah, let's do that. Or with the Gaff. Let's do with the Gaff. Because if they have Snatch, I don't want a Lily to be snatched. Get some damage in. Okay, they're 4,100. I think that's fine. Let's keep the brain control. See what they do. I think they would have set all the back row they have. Maybe they have Brown Town too. And maybe we can pull a win next turn. Braincon. Premature is fine. That's also a thing beginners do, like myself in the past. Use everything you have. You don't really know that you have to think about like resources. Also, you see something on the opponent's side and you really just want to get rid of it. Like using a Sakuretsu every time. No back row, please. Perfect. We have a smashing ground. I would prefer to smashing ground the rats instead of brain control it, to be honest. Do we have game? No. Let's summon assailant. Get over the gaff. Maybe our gaff will survive. Let's see. I think they just have monsters in hand. Tribe is unfortunate. Okay. So 727. Oh, it is exactly 33. 27. Perfect. Perfect. Give me your monster, please. It's GG. Come on. I never tilt when I lose or anything, but waiting on a beginner can be very frustrating. Alright. I think I wouldn't change anything. Let's bring it back like this. Either we have Brown Town or we have just spell and traps. But let's see. I think they will set all of their spell and traps like they did in game 1. We set at least 2. 1. Alright, we got the Dust Tornado. We will... Do we Heavy Storm here? I think we do. Is that a chain? I don't think so. Not my problem. Let's get in with the Warrior Lady, and I think we will set Dust Tornado only. They wanna trade the Warrior Lady with a monster, that's fine for me. Let's keep the Traps in hand, we will regret it if they have duo, but in my opinion, you can't always like think about duo. Like, oh no, 33 cards in deck. Gigantis coming down. I think they have another monster. I wonder what there is to think about so much. Okay. Alright. Banish, please. Let's attack with Assailant. They said... Okay. We got the Dust Tornado. Let's set Threatening Roar. Man, oh man. Alright, finally. I don't know what the problem is. Heavy Storm, alright. So at least we have the Threatening Roar. That's why I didn't set the Mirror Force. Another Gigantis. No attack, alright. Think we just chill and let the Mirror Force do its job. Storm's gone. Perfect. Attack, please. Yes. Mirror Force is juicy here. Go to grave, please. Hoping to find a new monster. Yeah, perfect. Or maybe they attack. Hopefully they attack into the gaff. And this should be over pretty soon. Yeah, it will be smarter, yeah. It is 600. Hopefully they banish now. Man. This dude. Okay. Let's keep the exiled force. Maybe they don't draw another monster. They have, okay. Perfect for exiled force. Grave, perfect. Right. Get rid of it. Summon Gigantes. Banish Gaff. And attack directly. Got a Torrential as a backup. Like as a backup. Snatch. Torrential ain't doing anything here. Maybe they summon a monster. Perfect. Any monster, please. That is not a monster. But we are pretty healthy. This should be fine. Snatch is gone. Storm is gone. They left in like dust shoots. Did warrior lady? Even a gaff on the warrior lady would be game now. We have another one left. Yep. Graceful. Awesome. Slam this. A lot of greed. Yeah, let's discard the greed because we got snatch and we got game. Awesome. All right. GG's. All right, 2 wins. I'm pretty satisfied with the deck changes. We are at the elo of 339, climbing the ladder. Super happy how this turned out. I'm satisfied for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs up. I'm signing out. See you next episode.